Hello, and how are you? Well, baby Crone and I decided that we would just film out with bugs and
Yes.
all in nature.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I'm enjoying myself out here. It's on its first off.
Very nice weather.
It
Very
is.
nice weather.
It's cool in this evening. And then, oh, thank you. And then on top of that, we hardly.
Okay. That's
Oh,
the air conditioner, but we'll just speak louder. Go ahead, baby
yes.
Crone.
We hardly ever come out and record towards the evening slash sunset, especially, and also it is the summertime, and that's when we come alive and we try to do more videos outside.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully you guys enjoy this little bit right here, and
This
as
is
we
going to
go
be our
live.
news recap. So we're going to
Yes.
be just talking about random things. I usually put 2 videos out a day. Well, actually, I put out 3 videos. I put out a 1 minute video of what is it, Monday read. In other words, it's about whatever is going on.
Yes.
What is it? It's like whatever's going on.
Usually it's love life,
Love
maybe
life, whatever the
something you
cards.
deal with.
Yeah, whatever the card, whether it's your love life, whether it's your life, whether it's your prison sentence, whatever it is, whatever the mundane is for the day, I just read it and it just goes to anybody. And I like that so much better than dealing with astrology because I'm not bad at astrology, but baby Cone is the one who want to be an astrologist. She wants to be a medical astrologist. That's what this is all about. I can hardly wait for her to start sharing.
Thank you.
Is that what you want to be? You sure, baby Cone?
Baby
You all are witness.
Y'all testify my right hand as if I'm in oath.
I didn't tell her to do it. She's a grown woman, you see? So this
Yes.
is what she want to be. You know, baby Crone has been flipping, flopping all over the place with school. This is our home news. She's been flipping, flopping all over the place with news. And now she's disappointed because she has to go back another semester. So because she has to go back another semester, this threw her off from going to go into astrology school. So you feel better. She finally know, Mom, this has been the aching. This has been the calling of my heart. I have been called to the spiritual realm, the realm where sights and sounds and noises, to read the unthinkable, the things that are old and long swept away as taboo. And that's where she's at. And I don't know. I think maybe because you've been raised around it, or you think it was just in you, because that's the call of the wow when you say, look, this is what I know.
That's true. I think it's always been in me.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I remember a very old book from like my 5th grade, speaking of home news. It was all about astronomy and telescopes and space.
I remember that book.
Yeah,
I remember it was a long book.
Yeah.
I remember that. I can't remember the name, but I remember it. I do.
So it's almost like I've came full circle, honestly.
Yeah. And it's like all of this was to be a doctor. And she was going the way of, what was you wanted to be?
A naturopath.
No, before that, you went to school
for biology.
And it was what kind of biologist? It wasn't just any microbiology. No,
it was just a it was
no, because my doctor told you it's biology. It's different degrees that you could get that you're going for. But this is the biology. I think you wanted to do cancer at one time.
Yes.
And then I think it was, I don't know, but anyway.
There's so
many that we have been through, but she found her niche. So we wanted to share a little bit of that. Now, as you know, what's going on what's going on in my love life? Well, my love life has been, not my love life. I don't have a love life. Baby Cone is my love life. What is my love? What's going on in my love life? Nothing. Okay. Now, outside of that is, I've been sick. So I have been recovering. I'm doing 100%. Well, okay, I'm doing 95% better. You can't ask for more than that.
That's true.
So, and right now we're just trying to find a drug that will suit me. And so I don't like these infusions. I don't like them. I don't want to have to go and get IVs. I don't want to have to go and give myself a shot every week. I mean, every 2-3 weeks or every 8 weeks or whatever. I don't know if I want to commit myself to that. Those drugs out there, honestly, you could take it and you could drop dead. They come with side effects, cancer. It's like it could cure this, but it could kill you over here, like cancer. And at the end of the day, if you want to be cured, I guess I want to be cured, but I'm a naturopathic. But they won't help me. They won't give me. They just won't do anything to help me go the natural route, to tell me exactly what to eat. To
Yes.
tell They won't help me with that, but they will put me on a drug.
Of course. That's so quick and simple and easy.
And so I said all that to tell you my summer has been like this. I haven't been anywhere. I haven't traveled. It's not that I can't. Well, first of all, finances.
Mhm.
Second of all, I can't travel even if I wanted to go to Atlantic City or something, or
Mhm.
hang out in New York or something quick. Even if I wanted to do Ocean City, Maryland, even if I wanted to do that, I don't feel comfortable enough leaving the safety. I'm always thinking an emergency is going to happen, although it isn't, but that's how I feel. So as I adjust to this new way of life, I just feel like this is going to be a summer. But the one thing I could say about this summer, it has been a rainy son of a gun. Okay. In Maryland, where I live, rain almost every day. And if not rain, a thunderstorm.
Yes.
You bored?
No.
Oh, you had that board look like
No, Baby Crow had an attitude like,
oh.
yes, thinking about all that rain and all the storm. And I'm just like, where has all the beautiful sun have gone? That's another reason why we haven't been outside filming as much.
And enough and also the heat. And another thing, I am so shrouded around trees, I just want to run away from home sometimes. Love my house, but the trees are taking over. Taking over. And in order for them to cut a tree, they want at least $1,000 for one tree.
Yeah.
Now you know that don't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting a tree. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, enough of my
Yep,
venting.
you can see the trees right there in the background.
And I got a lot of them, So all this is trees, a canopy. It's beautiful, but the mess they make, cleaning leaves, it's horrible. I don't
Yes.
like that, but
Yes,
done
that's
with
our
that.
news. Tell
That's our
us
news.
your news down
Yeah, what's
below
your
the
news? What's
comments.
going on in your life? What's going on for the highlight of your summer? I mean, we are in the peak of summer, or we start
Yeah.
next week.
No, we are in the season of Leo, so we are at
And
the peak.
and stop watching the leaves because trees are starting to fall back. Remember, before fall, it starts early, so you're gonna feel that the nights may feel a little cooler sometimes. Now, don't be acting like that girl on the what you call it. You better become ladylike.
Sorry.
Okay. So what was I saying?
Talking about
Just flan them like that.
I hear it buzzing.
Okay.
Talking about how the how fall comes
Yeah,
in.
so it is coming.
before.
I could tell every time the season is starting to change. All I have to do is look on my patio. And it just seems like
Sounds so
time is
cool.
just going by so fast.
You know, everybody is saying
But
that.
you feel it though. And even though it's a second or so, it's not that much. But that just goes to show you how slow we are
That's true.
in our dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Because that goes to show you that in another dimension, we could be in 2055.
That's true.
So to get from here to 2055, we would have to be going through time like, and that's why the minute
Mm-hmm.
feels long. Now, I don't know if we're falling back or are we being pulled forward in the spiritual realm. Are we
Gotcha.
being pulled back, or are we in a state where we're just spinning and we feel like we're falling back, but we're not? We're just in a stationary place, just spinning and spinning, spinning. But I do see like a chain that we're connected to. I can't make out what that chain is, but I see it like we're held by a chain,
Mm-hmm.
like a real heavy. I mean, being descriptive, it's like fiery, it's chain, it's fire. It's fiery. It's fire because that's the only thing that can deal with without air,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a chain, but not like a chain like it's out to destroy you,
Mm-hmm.
but like out of a chain to be able to hold on to the earth and never let it go, kind of chain.
Yeah, like a connection.
Yeah, like a definite connection. And I don't know if we're being pulled towards, are we being pulled back, or are we just in a space and we're just spinning? That's so deep. That
That's a
is
good
so deep.
question.
Is that good for an astronomer?
Yes,
She
that
is
is
an
good.
astronomer.
That is a good question.
Okay,
for
go ahead.
astronomy.
Now this is truly you're an astronomer, right?
Yes.
An astro. What are you?
Yeah,
She's an
astrophysicist.
astrophysicist for real. So go ahead, tell me. When you said I'm right about that, how did you see that in the astral world?
I was seeing that as the way the planets rotate around each other in
Mhm.
the atmosphere, but also just how everything else in the universe spins around each other. But they are recently talking about there is some headline and some wave. I'm excited for this. I really hope we discover a new planet soon, because they have this planet called Planet X or Planet 9 that's in the far, 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 so far out
Like
of
we were talking about
skirts.
earlier, but for us, we could probably get there like
Hmm.
just don't know where we are with it.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
But we're just starting to figure out that there's some form of ripple where it seems like this planet makes certain comets or asteroids in that very far distance of our solar system act or behave weirdly that's uncharacteristic. But they also just recently in astronomy news just have gotten some gravitational waves which are hard to detect, but really easy to detect when two black holes merge together, which is a big phenomenon because that's like two.
Baby Cone, we getting lost. I mean, you don't go into black holes, and I don't understand.
So,
That's you see, astrophysics. That's get her started.
get me, wind me up, baby.
Okay, but end it with something where we can understand. Pull it all together for me,
Mm-mm.
please. So we and the folks out there. I'm the folks said, "What you talk about, Willis?"
Sorry.
No, it was good. It was good. It was fabulous. But I got lost, and I won't be phony. You know that.
I
Okay.
understand. Right. All that to be said.
Thank you.
That's a very good question to ask about how if things are speeding up,
Mm-hmm.
rotating faster,
Mm-hmm.
and if that has any.
Just knock it. That's
Oh,
that.
okay.
Don't hit
Sorry,
the.
I think it's
Don't.
a butterfly, a firefly.
Yeah, the firefly.
I don't want to
Don't hurt
hurt
the
it.
fly. Fly. Don't. We're a
I
family that
also,
love. We love
yes.
bugs. Can't you tell?
Yeah.
Go
Also,
ahead.
speaking of which, I heard fireflies are becoming endangered. So,
Yeah, from people that scared of bugs. But go ahead. And it.
yeah. So yeah, calculating
Make sure you
time.
put it on so if somebody call in or want to leave a message or something.
Mhm.
So if somebody out there want to leave a
Yes,
message,
please.
you wanna talk about what we're going to talk about. I just wanted to just take time out and talk about us since we're live. So go
Yes.
ahead. So can you put that? So if somebody leave a message or somebody, I mean, we know it's Wednesday, hump day, you know,
Yes.
and we know that. But anyways, finish what you were saying.
Oh yes. Somebody says, sexy sassy. Hey, said greetings to you.
Greetings back to you. We hope you're having a marvelous summer.
Yes, thank you. Um, so yes, that's a great thing
I
talking
think you
about.
should leave it where you could see it, so you can communicate with the folks. Is that all right?
Hmm.
All right, go ahead.
All right,
Oh, because
talking.
I did say no commercials. We were just going to do this. Okay, which way you want to do it? You don't want interaction. You just
No,
want.
I
You sure?
mm-hmm.
Okay, because we're going to get into it. But we just took a few minutes. I was supposed to have been like a 5 minutes, but we've been talking for like 15. But go ahead, baby Crown.
Yes. Talking about calculating time and wondering if things are speeding up. That is something that they could measure and could be an effect. And if it's just not going to affect planet Earth. It's going to affect everything else in the solar system.
And I said all of that was said because I just saw in a vision where we were in the universe.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that she was going to have that to say, but I knew that she could understand or articulate what I was envisioned at that moment when I saw us. I don't know where we are in the universe. I don't know whether we're standing still, whether we're moving forward, whether we're moving backwards. I don't know, but I just saw us there, just spinning with a chain, and then I was like, I don't want to make it look like a chain, but it was a fiery chain, fiery, and the earth from where I was looking, it wasn't looking like the big blue planet Earth. It was like fire on fire. I'm not saying that the world is going to blow up. I mean, if you look us out in the space, we would look like a ball of fire, I would assume. I mean, when they show other planets, they look like they spinning the auras of fire or rims of color.
Yep, that's true. Mm-hmm.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
It's not until you get so many feet close can you see the blue Earth.
Mm-hmm.
But looking at it, because if it was just the blue earth, we wouldn't see it. It'd be dark because water is dark. So you know that we got fire, and it's the feeds and and what we're spinning probably as quick as the speed of light. We're spinning and spinning, spinning. But saying that, isn't it amazing that we are spinning and yet we feel stationary?
That's true.
Think about that.
That is insane.
And you notice when people say they've died, many of them say they go through a tunnel of light. I do believe that. Or some kind of dark tunnel, and you're talking about dark holes. I believe that. I believe that's why we can't come back, because everything as you go through that tunnel, you can't go through it in your physical flesh, Okay. And your physical flesh would not be able to take it. It would disintegrate, just like if it was in the universe, like if it was out in space. It would just fall apart, rip apart, get beat up by the things that's floating in the air. And you'll just be a piece of meat, all shriveled, chopped up, floating in the middle. Will it decompose? Does human flesh decompose in space?
No, because there's no oxygen in space.
And oxygen is what causes decomposition.
Among other elements, which is actually kind of really weird when you think about it.
I love it when you speak your education. I love it. I love it.
Thank you.
I know she don't like bugs, so if I do that, that means they're very, very tiny.
Okay.
Okay. They're so microscopic, but because I know that. Okay.
Yes. Sexy Sassy, thank you for your comment. She said, "Love and enjoy your energy, ladies."
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
We fighting bugs.
We are.
But let's get on to it. So anyway, this is about what's going on in the news, and baby, how long we were talking?
17 minutes.
Told you, it's only been like 5, 10 maybe.
You see the sunset.
You're going to see it get dark behind us, but nevertheless, we came prepared. Okay, let's get started. So what's going on in the news, and what is this? What do we call chit chat?
Yes.
So we're just going to chit chat. If there's anything you want to add or you want to leave a message or whatever, please do. Now, where are we going to start today?
I actually did learn we was going to talk about the deaths, but speaking of deaths, I did a video recently, short 1 minute, talking about the death of Ozzy Osbourne, talking about how deaths come in 3.
Right.
On that video, somebody had actually made a comment that was saying that Ozzy Osbourne was actually the 3rd person that had died. So let me just pull that comment up real quick, because I wanted to say that person's name. It was a member from City High who had passed away this week as well.
Okay, now let me intervene. When we talk about deaths coming in 3s in the United States, it has to be somebody that is well known. The Cosby Show is known, even you've seen Cosby Show, from a totally different generation, okay? So they're not talking about somebody who you may be a fan of. This has got to be a fan of, my mama would know. My mama would know about the Cosbys. She would know. It have to be like a president. It has to be somebody, Beyonce. It has to be Jay-Z. It has to be somebody, maybe the bigger they are, the more mayhem. But this is a person that we know through a famous person, Bill Cosby. And we also know through his show, what was it called? It's just the name of the show that he was from. Never mind, guys. Okay. Y'all just put in that name for me. So anyway, this is crazy.
Rhonda Battles said, "That's so true. Gladys Knight, Malcolm Jamal Warner, and Ozzy Osbourne."
Gladys Knight died? Is that what she said? Gladys Knight?
Glade? Hold on.
I don't know. But anyway, that was somebody. But I don't know who he is. You don't know who he is. So, and we send condolences out. But this is somebody that would just make world news. You see that person who you talked about? What his name?
Glade.
He hasn't been out in the news. Nobody mentioned him. And it's a lot of people that just die and don't be remembered. So I wouldn't count him as a 3, but I would count him as a 3 for you. But a 3 has to be someone that is world renowned for something. You understand? Even if it was the lady who mother, she took her mother life, her and her boyfriend.
Oh,
what's her name?
Gypsy.
She would be somebody in 25 years if she died, God forbid. People would know, oh, Gypsy.
Yes.
They don't have to be famous in the music industry. They just have to be known around the world for a particular story. Like Jay-Z's son.
Yes.
He is etched on all of our minds. This story is worldwide. This is go beyond the United States. We got Great Britain talking about it. Of course, you know, we got the Africans because they always talking about us.
Yes.
So you got the Africans, you got the Indians. So this news is going out because of the great invention of YouTube.
Yes.
You know, and everybody can be a superstar.
Yes.
Everybody can report their own news. Even if they clickbaiting.
Yep.
Even if they lying their way to hell, they can do it.
True.
You just have to be able to find those that you trust to tell you the truth. And it ain't about clickbait. It's about they going to tell you the truth. And you're going to know how they feel. So if you following someone and you don't really get a sense of who they are, how they feel about things, I wouldn't follow them. Because these are the people you want to run to in the time of a trouble. Are these people keeping up on what you want to know about?
That's true.
And that they being honest. And that if they were wrong, they're not trying to clickbait you. They're not trying to trap you and get you for clicks. They're trying to get you and keep you forever. Even if you go and come, they want you forever. Like, you know how sometimes you want to know something and you just want somebody that's going to tell you, you turn on the station, you may say, I don't go to CNN because CNN, I don't know, but I like MSNBC.
Yeah.
You want a reliable source. And down here, because we deal with so much stuff that don't make it up there.
That's true.
So you want to come to the reliable source, even if it's just to confirm. They may not give you much information because they're not going to lie to you, but they're going to tell you what's going on and you can trust that. And we want to be one of those bloggers that you can trust, broadcasters, one of those broadcast stations that you can trust, that you come to us and we're not going to give you some Philly vanilli, but we're going to give you the real. We're going to give you some Limerick, live and Memorex. Okay, now I went on a tangent, so go ahead, baby clone. Let's start it here.
Yeah, we did cover the deaths just
but I just want to say this about Jamal Warner. I cannot think of the name of the show he was on. It's terrible. Getting old, hate to admit it. But it was just there and it snatched my attention. But anyway, Jamal Warner, I want to talk about him. I want to talk about him in a sense that I am so amazed to all the love that he is getting from around the world.
That is true.
I mean, I didn't know that he was that beloved. He was out there doing it and he drowned. But I don't know, his daughter was out there with him.
Yes, his 8-year-old
and I believe he died saving his daughter. I believe because she lived. And I think he died saving her. I really do. But what a noble way to die. Some people went off and swam off out in the freakiness and don't even mean to do it. Just self-preservation kicks in. And I think because she lived. And in cases like that, I believe that they were just their time. Obviously, he was an excellent swimmer.
Yeah.
And a lot of times people don't look at the coast, and they showed the beach sign that said that people die here. This is be careful. So they must have been very good swimmers. See, I don't want to be mean to a bug, but y'all know I will, especially if they're a little too big for me. So, but he was a very good swimmer, right? So that's what I think. And I really do think that he died trying to save his daughter. I do believe that. And if that's not true, I want to believe that anyway, because she survived.
Yes.
If anyone should have survived, it should have been him.
That's
but
true.
She survived. Can you imagine? Yes. You are in trouble and you both know it and you don't even know, and he's doing his last to save her. I could see it in the spirit. I know I'm right about that because I'm picking up I'm outside too. Okay, so if I go in and out of spiritual zone, I'm out here. I normally don't come out here because it's very, very charged at night.
And the sun is setting.
So I normally don't be out here. So if I just flip into some things, y'all just work with me. All right. Go ahead, baby.
Yes. So, is that all you had to say about Jamal
Yeah,
Warner?
so that's all I want to say
Malcolm.
about him. I really do. And I just feel, I feel the love for
Yeah,
him around the world.
that's
And they've
true.
been showing clips and things about him. If we weren't live, I would play it, where he was just saying something. He had a sunflower in his ear, and he was saying something, just smile,
Oh yes.
or if you don't want to smile, then let them smile at you. I mean, he was that, like, kind of like a poetic person, is
Yes.
what I got. I just think that it was his time. I really do. Because when you really look at it, when you look at it from another spiritual perspective,
Mm-hmm.
it just seems like the answer came. He died saving his daughter. He used his strength
Yep.
to save her.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't it remind you of the Titanic with Leonardo DiCaprio
Yes.
and the woman that Kate Winslet? Doesn't it? It does to me.
A little
I
bit.
choose to believe that. Because it gives me peace. Because drowning, the thought of drowning isn't easy.
No.
You're suffocating. It's not easy. You
Mm-mm.
know you're dying. Everyone who come close, you know, with drowning, you know you're dying.
Mm-hmm.
Or you are. Like, it's not nothing around it. You know what I mean? And so to drown is suffering, but to just leave this world is it just seemed like peaceful. And it just makes me feel good to think of it like a love story.
Yes.
And I believe that it just was his time to go. That was a designated time, a designated place, and he was being a daddy, because he could have been out there with another woman. But
That's
see,
true.
I didn't want to go dark. So let's just come on back over to the light, and let's look at this thing as because now I feel like I've lost my Conrad, somebody who was
Yeah.
very spiritual, who was very poetic.
Mm-hmm.
That. So now let's skip that and let's go to a darker name. Ozzy Osbourne, the darker side.
Yep. The
He
darker
was the
side.
one that he bit. I never saw that, but legend that I believe it, that he on stage, because he said he did. When somebody tell you they did it, believe
Mm-hmm.
them.
Yep.
So he said that he bit the thing. He didn't mean to do it, but he did. He bit the head of a bat, and okay, go
Yeah.
ahead.
I have no
I had
words
to,
for
but I'm
that.
outside, so I'm feeling this. I'm feeling the energy of outside. It's kind of cool.
It is
It's
cool.
not cold, but cool for a summer where you don't need a jacket,
That's how you
but
know
you
the vibe is
also feel
changing.
damp, dampy like a cool, dampy like in a little bit I could go get a sweater or something. Not cold, like not that
Mm-hmm.
kind of a cold, but the cool of the day and the
Yes.
dampness of it all,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, like maybe when the Bible was saying that Adam and Eve was in the cool of the day, I think this is what they meant. Because if you cut away the trees, my sky, you could still see the sky. It's kind of
That
like,
is true.
it's kind of pinkish, really. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know,
Yeah.
especially over there. That
Pinkish
over there, if I
orange.
could show you that is so picturesque, you would just love it. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
nevertheless, go ahead. If I do this, bear with me. I'm outside and I got a lot of energy flowing through me right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yes.
And
Ozzy
you can
Osbourne.
trust the energy. You can trust the energy. Go ahead.
Yes. The passing of Ozzy Osbourne.
He died with his family around him, which is a beautiful thing.
Yes.
He was wild back in the day, but he was a headbanger, hard rocker, you know. He was a headbanger. So to be into Ozzy, but we just called him Ozzy. I mean, I never followed him because he was demonic to me. Back
Gotcha.
in with Alice Cooper, they were. I was a kid, but they were demonic. I grew up very Christian, so it's like you listening to that demonic when you wasn't the Beatles or
That's true.
whatever, Sly and the Family Stones or whatever, Mick Jagger. That was like head banging music. You see Beyonce doing and whip that head around.
Yes, she do.
They got it from that. They was doing that crazy stuff back then, and back in those days, back in the set, they thought they was demon possessed. So that music, but we know today the power of music.
Yes.
You put on a certain beat of a rap that boom, boom,
Mm-hmm.
boom. People be like this.
That's true.
Even my mama feet. My mama old in her 80s. She be wiggling her feet. It's just the frequency.
Yes.
So we know that the times were changing back in the 60s and the 70s.
That is true.
Things were changing
Yep,
in
they
the
was hitting that
80s.
pulse.
And now we're in the 2000s. And I swear, all I can remember about the 2000s from the very beginning is how things rise, how things fall, and how things are being revealed. It's like the revealing
That's true.
has always been there, but it's like we're in that vortex of revealing. Like every secret thing will be revealed.
Yes, it's starting to feel a little bit more rapid. More and more people are getting exposed by the day.
Yes, yes, yes. So anyway, let us see what else we're gonna talk about.
Well, that's the finishings of the deaths.
Right. I hope I did them justice. But Ozzy Osbourne, I loved you. They were the first show that came on and showed their family before the Kardashians. They were the first. I used to follow them religiously.
I even used to watch their YouTube channel.
Yes, I like the Osbournes. So, but back in the day, I wasn't old enough to really appreciate their head banging hard rock metal music. It was demonic for me, you know. I was into Audio Speedwagon, you know. Hit it from a friend who, hit it from a friend who, hit it from another. You've been messing around. I was into that. You know, that kind of. I think that was in the 80s, but I was an 80s girl. Madonna, you know. So anyway, go ahead. Yeah. I grew up in the 80s, so I mean, I was grown, but my life I wasn't a teenager. I was like in the 80s.
Living your life.
Yes.
It said, Sexy Sassy says, the gift of life doesn't promise you tomorrow with a heart. And then Rhonda Battle says, love the Osbournes show.
I did. I loved them. I followed them. I just watched their son. I mean, I just loved them. They were refreshing. And then, you know, from their show, so many other shows came from that. But there was a show out in the 70s that did it too.
Okay.
They showed the movie of it. I can't remember them, but I didn't follow them. I was just too young, immature to do it. But, you know.
Got you. And then etc. said hi.
Hi. We appreciate you all. We thank you for tuning in. We're really going to get into this news.
Yes,
we're going to get into this news right now. What's going to first on the docket?
The first on the docket is, speaking of explosion, we have Jay-Z and Beyonce in the news, of course, still. First with Beyonce and her Cowboy Carter tour. It seems like ever since she's came back from the UK tour, not the UK, but doing her European tour, and has come back to America, it has been one disaster after another in each state. Not only has she had her choreographer has had a laptop stolen, but now just recently a stampede has happened where 11 has been sent to the hospital.
This is a couple of days ago, though.
Yeah, but that's the latest in the Beyonce news about her tour.
Now, let me tell you about what I think about this. First of all, honestly, I think it was a setup. I mean, when the woman called, she sounds so calm, cool, and collected that it was like, for me, I would like, oh my God, somebody took such and such from a very, very famous thing. Because I would feel so responsible. She was very calm, very cool. You know, it was like, why bother to call 911 when you could have drove there?
Exactly, because she had a tracker. She's like, I know where they are.
And it was just, but I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, but it could be done because it could be done. She's at the end of a tour, right?
Yes, getting close to the
end. This could be a good way where she could just get out of a tour. If I wanted to bail out of a tour, I could use that because I'm not safe. Your information is that. Come on over if you want to.
It did start with me.
If you know, what was I saying?
Talking about Beyonce getting out of the
tour.
If
I can't have people knowing where I'm going if I'm touring. You may know, but you got all my information. That put my life at risk.
Yep.
The people I work with at risk.
Mhm.
Yes, you know that I'm coming. You know I'm torn, but you know what I'm going to be doing. You know everything. You could get there and mess up. So I don't know.
True.
I don't know. It just gives somebody an edge.
Mhm.
You know. My thing is, if it's that important, I don't know why you just didn't have it in a special department in the car or on your hip, or you got to carry that with you, or I
That's
don't
what
know.
people do when it's top secret. Because when you
Because
don't
the
have things
president
on
had
you.
that thing, that person carrying it with them on their arm. So I will kill a bug. I'm sorry, because right now they're in my domain.
Yes, Oh,
Sorry.
yes.
And sometimes you spray these little suckers, they don't even die.
That is true.
And
They're
this
like
is
resistant.
hot shot. Flying insects. See, they go crazy.
Yes. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, don't come. Don't.
It's
Don't.
acting
You get your
cuckoo
feelings
goofy
hurt.
now because
Okay, go ahead.
it's all poison intoxicated.
What's
But
poison intoxicated?
the bug acting
So
weird
it's
as
just
it
acting
flies
weird.
over.
Just go on over there and
Yeah.
die your peaceful death. You shouldn't have been
Yes.
drawn by the lights.
Exactly.
Go
For
ahead.
real.
Mhm.
But
So don't hate us. I don't hate us.
yeah, we're
Okay.
we're trying to handle it gracefully out here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've never been out here at night doing this. So this is all the way live, baby.
Yes.
You see how it got in dark? I can't wait to look back at
That
it.
is true, but it is honestly weird now that you mention it that we are having all these bugs flying around us. And that just happens to be one of the reasons that Beyonce had a mishap at her tour.
Absolutely. Someone saw some young woman or girl, heard a
10-year-old.
10-year-old, heard a bug, and she screamed, and it set off mayhem. That just goes to show how we are on edge.
Yes.
We are so on edge. It's like we're on edge, and it's like we don't trust the world around us.
That's true.
It's like we are always on guard. Do you know this is why I don't like going to the movies? I'm scared. What? Because people could just bust in. I mean, absolutely don't feel safe.
That's true.
Not a movie in the dark. My head is exposed. I really know where to run. They got to exit.
Yes.
But can you imagine if you're going to see a really big movie and it's like a lot of people, or even if it's just 20? I don't feel safe anymore. Only because we went to a movie when we lived in North Carolina,
Yes.
and there was a fire in the movie. And by the time they told us, we the fire department, the smoke and everything, but that scared me. I think that's probably where I realized movies isn't safe for me. But if you love movies, go. But what I did, I bought a big old screen TV and I look at it on that.
Yes.
And 5D. I love TV. That's my best friend.
Yes. Rhonda Battle said nighttime is the time bugs come out. LOL.
Yes.
It's an unstable time now.
Right.
It definitely is an unstable time. And I like what Sexy Sassy said, saying Beyonce robbery may be staged for insurance payout.
Okay. Because they say they out for the money. And doesn't she have another part of that?
Yep. She still has her part 3 of her Renaissance.
I wonder what's it going to be. Rock? What is it going to be?
That's the rumor on the street. I'm not sure, but apparently that was on the desktop as well.
Well, for me, I have no idols. I am my idol. I look up to me and my higher self. I have no one greater than me. No, not even Baby Crone. Love her equal to myself. But no one is greater than me. I will never look up to a human being to be the great I am, to be the all in all. I will stand up for you no matter what. I will bow. I will never do that. If I am, I'm crazy. Something wrong with me. No one should be greater than you. And that's why when sometimes when you talk about Beyonce, you got to go on kid gloves because, and this is the kicker.
Okay.
It's not even the young folks that love her like that. That's the kicker.
No,
It is the women that's in their 40s and 50s.
Yes.
60s maybe. 40s, 50, 30, 40, 50. This is the older crowd.
Yes.
That's into her, that will ride or die. They will, I'll pay that $7,000. See, I'm like,
Yes.
people, idols, and she gives you so little. That is just the thing with me. She gives you so little. It's like you idolizing someone you don't know.
Yeah.
She's like a pulse. Like they say they don't like the way she dressed. Let's change her dress.
Yes.
They say that we're not black enough. Let's give them black. Yes. They say this, and she goes to the. They marching right now for freedom for women. She's that. Yes. And because she do that, oh, Beyonce, she's so in tune with us. Oh my God. But what about all those other people that kind of come in and what they when they take over our culture? Culture vultures.
Yes, culture vultures.
She's like a culture vulture to me. I'm not trying to say I love Beyonce, but that's what it's like. I mean, even Taylor Swift even had to come out about this. She didn't have to, but she came out and talked about a very intimate stuff about her father having this crazy bypass.
Yes.
It was like 5 or what? That her father was in bad health. Her father was not a healthy man, you know? And so you can go in and put what caused somebody to have that. That's like innovative, avant-garde, some stuff like that. But she let that out, and here still she won't even let you know her son. You love her. And at the end of the day, why? I mean, I would not, if I had such a big family that love me like this, yes. I have to give them me. Not all of me, yes. But I'm not going to hide my kids, because that's a whole nother generation or a whole nother set of people that's going to draw to you because they can identify. So in one way, that's selfish. Yep. You don't have to let him run rampant or anything, but you can at least say, this is my son, sir. We keep him out of the camera, yeah, because he doesn't like it. But we did this, and that's in the etches of time. You ain't never got to show him again.
That's true. Just one time.
One time with her saying, this is my son, sir. And maybe she will when she's waiting for that day when he beats perfect. You know?
Yes.
I don't know, but that's the thing about when you have idols. You know, we let them get away with things that we should not. You know, if you're going to believe in something, know about what you believe in. You know, you believe in Jesus Christ. You believe in Muhammad. You believe in Buddha. You believe in those things because of the legacy and the stories that you heard. Yeah. What do you do when you have no stories? She follows the beat of the drum. If we're saying we're marching for the war, she's going to start marching for the war in her concert and give you a spectacular show of it.
She will.
But her mouth, and I don't know, and this is unfair. I don't know if it's because of what Wendy Williams said, that she talks like a 12-year-old. I don't know if that. I don't know if it's because she has that country twang that can be annoying for some and loved by others. I don't know what it is that stumped her, because at one point, I don't know if it was the interview when she had to Oprah and Oprah told her to lay low. I don't know if it was that or what caused her to come out of the limelight, or did she just get so big she doesn't need it? I don't know, because I don't know that mega superstar. I call her a supernova.
That's a good description. Major Puo.
Sorry if we pronounced your name wrong. It's no joke. We tried.
Yes. They said I caught a live. They're excited that they called us live for once.
Thank you, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So don't hate me for my feelings about Beyonce. Yes. I love her persona. I don't know Beyonce as a person because she's walled off. However, she's easy to tap into, because right now, tapping into her energy, Isn't that funny?
Yes.
Tapping into her energy, she's just trying to get the show over.
I bet
She just wants the show over. She just that's where she's at. She just focused. Let's just do this show. Let's just get the show over. That's what she feeling. I'm sorry, baby. Paul. I don't mean to kill Buzz. Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
Rhonda said Beyonce used to give interviews, but she just stopped.
She did. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Sexy Sassy said celebrities.
Oh, they going crazy because they had the bug. Don't come near me, baby. Sorry.
It says Sexy says celebrities only share the good side of themselves. And then Major said her name was Casey. Hi, Casey.
I don't agree with that all the way. And let me tell you why. Justin Bieber. He's a celebrity.
True. We do not see the good side of him.
Kim Kardashian. What's his name? The one in the UK? Chris Brown.
Oh, yes.
No. So I don't agree because we see negative sides of them as well. But with Beyonce, the supernova, I think that you only see the good side of her. That I do agree. But for all celebrities, I don't. Sorry, I don't agree. If we get high out here from this bug spray, call 911. All right,
yes, for real. So, speaking.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
I just feel as though she can give more of her. So I think her fans would love her more. They would love her more.
They would.
I just feel that there's a whole market out there that you could tap into. You know, like here's a case in point. Like here's with Kimberly. She doesn't want nobody to know that North is dyslexic. They said it while it was on the show. That was the first time you heard it. They never played it back. They it's like, but it was mentioned.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was mentioned.
On a show, legit. I don't know if she mentioned it. I don't know, but it was mentioned. But they never did that because it shows a weakness in them. However, look what she's supposed to want to save the world. She wants to be the lawyer. And you mean to tell me, look at all those other people out there that you could help, donate to, help for dyslexic families or the dyslexic society. See, but because it's about your daughter, you're embarrassed. But she did put it out there, never to hear from it again. But yes, it is. And another way I thought when Kim put that out there, I thought that she was trying to say this come from Kanye's side of the family.
She could have been trying to put that out there.
But on the other side, I like Holly, her sister Kylie.
Oh, Kylie.
She seemed a little dyslexic to me. She may not be, or Kendall. Who's to say?
That's true.
I don't know. It could be Courtney. No, I don't. She's too rigid. No, she's too earthy, too healthy. She has to read to be where she's at. What do you think? So anyway, that's what I'm saying. I went off on a tangent, but I just don't agree with that because some of them they all over the place. Look at Wendy Williams.
Yes.
I mean, we got a lot of broke celebrities. I think Beyonce is classy. I do.
Bougie, ratchet.
Say it loud. Go ahead. She can be ratchet when she wants to be, you know. And I think when it come down to Ramir and Jay-Z, I feel as though she's behind that as a woman. Okay. See, that's a big bug. That was big. Sorry. See that. Okay. All right. All righty. Get away from it. I can't even.
So one thing that we had learned about Jay-Z and Ramir is the fact that
y'all seen it. I ain't gonna lie about it.
They didn't see it, they hear it. That's called beat down.
Sorry, guys. I begged them not to come.
She just KO a bug for real.
I will kill a bug when I'm out in their domain.
Okay, they are multiplying out here.
So, okay, I'm about to go in the house right there.
Before you use up all the bug spray, trying to fight the bugs in their domain.
They just coming out. It's the light. Okay.
Okay.
I'm out.
Okay, we'll we'll be back with this.
I'm
live.
done. I'm sorry.
Yes, we will see you guys
Because
inside.
I can't see behind me, okay? I feel like I'm in a haunted house and I'm haunted.
Okay.
They're coming out.
Okay.
Love you.